2019 Cross Country Relays at Jells Park again opened the Athletics Victoria XCR series. Another boom season kicked off with around 300 team entries, and we saw Olympians Liam Adams and Rydian Cowley towing the start line. And it was Adams who went to the lead for his Essendon team, but only Division 2 runners, Matt Clark of Old Zabs and Bendigo's Andrew Buchanan, who stuck with him. Buchanan, running the fastest leg of the day, changed first. Adams next, with Clark passing to Olympian Dave McNeil. McNeil was soon in the lead ahead of Bendigo, Essendon and Box Hill.
Over wide to Johnson. So Knox changing over as well. Boxing. There's been some terrible trash talk about St Stephen's.
But Matthew Johnson soon marched Doncaster into the lead for the Premier men. At the third changeover, Alistair Christie out for Doncaster.
Doncaster in runners. It's a terrible thing that Tim Crosby and I are talking about. Premier. Portwood,
Pace
next
yourself,
runner in the
pace!
team.
Pace yourself!
No change during the fourth leg, but Knox were now outright third as they led Division 2. A strong run by Jamie Wagstaff put St Stephen's in the lead and gave anchor runner Stuart McSwain a clear run home. Doncaster second. And a long way back saw Glenn Huntley and Melbourne Uni battling for third spot. McSwain was the anchor and was untroubled out front, but it was Division 2 runner James Hansen who put Knox in outright second.
Glenn Huntley and Melbourne University, the gap between those two.
McSwain cruised around to seal back-to-back victories for the Harriers.
Premier here at Jells Park 2019. Congratulations.
Knox outright second, claiming Division 2. Doncaster second in the Premier Division to claim their first Open medal for over 10 years. And a tight finish saw Box Hill claim the bronze medal with Will Potter.
They have to go for the photo.
James Coleman back-to-back for St Stephen's here at Jells Park.
Yeah, pretty exciting, great event. We all really enjoy it. We've been talking about this one for a while. Good bit of banter between a few of the clubs. So,
a few ins and outs in your teams. I think was it Jack Davies came in a bit late for Bucks.
Yeah, so Davies is always going to run, but yeah, yesterday we found out Bucks wasn't up for it, so he took the reins for the first leg. Yeah, he did really well actually. I think he really stepped up today.
Yeah, because first leg's always, that's the nail one, because everyone's out there. You usually put some pretty strong runners out, and he had to just retain composure, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. And he did exactly that. I mean, he didn't get carried away in the first lap, which is easy to do on this course and can punish you. But yeah, he was really composed. In that second lap, he kind of caught up a bit of ground and yeah, did a great job for us.
Now, as we well know, XCR is 10 rounds, not one. So the premiership's not decided yet, is it? What's the plans for St Stephen's in XCR 19?
No, not at all. I think we learnt that too last year. We're kind of excited early on, thinking that we can probably do this. But yeah, we've got all of us around for most of the winter. So yeah, I think the plan is try to do as many of these as we can. We've got a few of the boys stepping up in distance as well. So hopefully Wendouree and half marathon, we should have those well covered.
And here are the results for the Premier men. The opening leg for the Premier women was a tight contest, but Alex Patterson took the lead for Old Zabs ahead of Melbourne Uni, Collingwood and Frankston. In the second leg, Kiara Boyd Squires put Melbourne Uni into the lead. But by the second changeover, Henrietta Lawrence had Collingwood change first.
He's starting to wind up with the big guns.
Georgia Hansen put the Uni back in front, handing over to recent sub-2 minute 800 metre runner Catriona Bissett. Bev Thomas keeping Collingwood in second. At the last changeover, the gap was about 1 minute.
Melbourne University. So Collingwood coming in to change over.
Katrina Anderson, last runner for Uni, then Jin McCormack, Nee Maloney, on the track for the Magpies.
The Women's Premier XCR 19. Congratulations to Melbourne University.
You did well.
Melbourne University.
McCormack second for Collingwood.
The last
And third place to Essendon with Emily Guy.
run from.
You were reasonably confident coming into this one, but gee, Collingwood served it up to you.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking to watch, but yeah, we're pretty confident. Got like Kat Bissett, just run that qualifier, Georgia Hanson, Sarah Billings. Kat Anderson came home really strong, so yeah, it was happy.
And you just sort of sit somewhere in the middle.
I was happy with my time, but yeah, I was just trying to hold on.
Now, obviously having the track runners coming through, and you name all of those names, they are or either 8 or 1500 metre runners. How does that mean when we're going to go to St Anne's for an 8K next in a couple of weeks' time? How do they go there?
A few weeks of training, a bit more aerobic strength, so I think we'll be fine. It's always competitive, but that's what we want. Bring good results. Always a challenge, you never know who's going to win. So that's exciting for this season.
And here are the results for the Premier Women. It was good to see Zach Patterson return to competition. Also in action was T20 Paralympian and 1500 metre world record holder Jared Clifford of Diamond Valley. And with the aid of 2 guide runners, he nearly ran the quickest time for his Division 2 team. And Nellie Mitchell of South Melbourne was another with a guide.
So Nellie Mitchell.
Keep watching ASFIC TV for more athletic action.